Marion County was under a travel warning this time last week after that big winter storm dropped nearly a foot of snow on portions of central Indiana. But now the county is back to a normal travel status with roads looking better. Thanks for inviting us in. I'm Scott Swan. Anne Marie's over in Italy following the Olympics. So the sub-zero temperatures are gone, but now we've got new snow chances in the forecast. Angela's tracking the impact of another winter weather advisory for portions of central Indiana.
Yes, winter weather advisory. So we went weather impact alert for tomorrow. We're not expecting a lot of snow.
But it's the timing though, right?
Timing is tricky because for some this will arrive during that Tuesday morning drive, and as cold as it is, that snow that falls will stick, and that's the reason for the alert. We just want to make sure that you prepare now for maybe some extra travel time and maybe some school delays, especially south of I-70, provided the snow arrives early enough. Snow showers 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's the impact, a couple of inches of snow south of I-70 and some slick roads. All of this in the Tuesday forecast. Here's the outline of that winter weather advisory, where a couple of inches of snow are in the forecast. Columbus, Seymour, Greensburg, you're all included. Once you get north of the advisory, we're expecting an inch on the high side too. For the rest of central Indiana, this is going to be a coating, maybe an inch, but even a quick coating early tomorrow morning would be enough for a few slick roads. Nothing in the forecast tonight, but you can see right before and during that Tuesday morning drive, the snow starts to arrive. This is one of several snow chances in the 7-day forecast. I'll have a look ahead in a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit, Angela. Thanks. And now to that story that has really captured nationwide attention. This Ohio man tonight accused in the disappearance of a Fishers teenager. Police say he actually helped investigators find the remains of 17-year-old Haley Busby over the weekend, and today he appeared in court. Ashton Hackman is learning these charges this Ohio man currently faces aren't directly tied to Haley's death, are they?
No, but his attorneys say a murder charge could come in the near future. It's been nearly a month since Haley Busby had been reporting missing from her home in Fishers. Now police have found her body as the search for more evidence continues. 39-year-old Tyler Thomas joined his initial hearing remotely in Columbus Monday morning. Thomas is not yet charged with Haley Busby's death, but is facing charges of tampering with evidence and pandering sexually oriented material involving a minor. Police say Thomas admitted to picking Busby up from her Fishers home on January 5th. Her family reported her missing the next day. On January 16th, Fishers police contacted police in Columbus. Both agencies made contact with Thomas at his home, but Haley wasn't found. She was declared an endangered missing juvenile on the 20th.
It's impossible to understate the tragic nature of this circumstance.
Police say evidence collected at the home shows Busby was at Thomas's home after she went missing and at a short-term rental in Hocking County, Ohio, where they think she was killed. Thomas turned himself into the FBI on Saturday. His attorneys say he led investigators to Haley's remains in Perry County, Ohio.
I can tell you that he will be entering a not guilty plea if and when he's charged with a homicide in this matter, and will proceed accordingly.
Fishers police tell us Thomas and Busby met through an online gaming platform, but wouldn't say which one. The FBI is now leading this investigation. We expect to learn more if and when Thomas is charged with murder.
Yeah, we'll be staying on top of it. Ashton, thanks so much. Well, the potential for predators in grooming online is a concern for all families. Jenny Runovich talked with experts today about strategies to stay safe.
The temptation after tragedy involving a teenager and danger online is for parents to say, shut it all off. But this space with games and chats is where teens socialize. It's not going away. Neither, experts say, is the threat of predators playing here too.
They do this on purpose. They're very intentional about this. They're very skilled. Groomers will generally use a lot of time. They will invest a lot of time to get to know the child because they want to get to know kind of where their vulnerabilities are, what kind of oversight does this kid have at home. They need to know that, is this going to be someone that I can manipulate and get away with it?
It's why Haley Busby's family is pushing for more safety, advocating for Haley's Law, part of which would require predator and online grooming education in Indiana schools. The petition has over 50,000 signatures.
You know, it's like a lot of parents give their children phones to be safe, not knowing that they have hundreds of predators at any time. You know, trying to contact their child.
To protect against predators, experts say use online filters, check security settings, ask kids about apps, games, who's online, and what they're saying. Also encourage teens to look for red flags.
Are they trying to isolate you from your family? Your parents don't understand you. Your friends are terrible, because they need a level of isolation and disconnect for this to happen.
They pose as your friend, but then they start asking weird questions like, what high school or middle school do you go to? Or do you have any siblings? Or where do your mom and dad work?
A groomer will ask you to move your conversation from whatever platform you're on to another device. Often it's like Snapchat or Discord or WhatsApp, or even gaming direct messages.
And if chats get too personal, get uncomfortable at all, tell a trusted adult, because experts say this danger can happen to anyone. Jenny Runovich, 13 News.
We want to let you know we've got resources on WTHR.com right now, including how to report exploitation online, how to remove explicit content, and how to talk to your kids about staying safe online, plus a link to the petition for Haley's Law. We've got comprehensive coverage of this investigation into Haley Busby's death, from a timeline of her disappearance to a breakdown of what we know tonight about this suspect and the response from our community, all online for you over on WTHR.com, the 13 News app, and streaming on WTHR+. High schoolers across central Indiana are exercising their First Amendment rights. They are protesting against immigration and customs enforcement agency policy. Our Ella Rhodes went to 86th Street today, where students at North Central walked out.
Hundreds of high schoolers walked out of school today at North Central High School to protest against ICE here on 86th and Westfield Boulevard.
Around 400 students walked out of school. North Central's Young Democratic Socialists of America Club organized the walkout. Students chanted and held their signs proudly, at one point blocking traffic on 86th Street. IMPD showed up to corral the crowd of students. City County Councilor Jesse Brown joined students as well to show his support. Freshman Ayla Grieve says it made her proud to see so many of her peers standing together.
Everybody is angry but very determined, and we're just furious and fed up with what's happening. And I think, but at the same time, we're all just uniting and coming together.
Several other schools, including Park Tudor High School and Noblesville High School, also held protests for students to walk out against ICE. In Indianapolis, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
Tonight, the city of Indianapolis has a new police chief. Tanya Terry was sworn in this morning as the chief of IMPD, saying reducing violent crime is her top priority. That was also her focus as deputy chief. Homicides and non-fatal shootings are down 44% over the last 4 years. Chief Terry says her other guiding principles are prioritizing officer wellness and training and building trust and transparency with the community.
As I've moved through the ranks, I've learned leadership is not about the position you hold. It is about the way you support your team, show up for your community, and take care of the people you serve.
Chief Terry is a 27-year veteran of IMPD. She replaces Chris Bailey, who today begins his new role as the Chief Deputy Mayor.